Hey guys, how's it going? Ultimus here. Wanted to bring you another video today, this time talking about some upcoming changes to the PTR, what's going to be coming up with patch 6.1 for Warlords of Draenor. Now, my original plan was to get on the public test room and try some of this stuff out, but by the time I got home tonight to kind of roll this out, the PTRs looks like they were down. Couldn't create a character, couldn't log on to the servers, so I will try to follow up with that at a later date, hopefully come either Sunday or Monday, and try to get that out for you so I can actually show you these things tangibly in game rather than just having a couple of links for you and you having to take my word for it. Though I would recommend, if you don't already, spend some time on the WoW subreddit. You can find a lot of this information out, and it's kind of laced with some really funny comments and other really cool suggestions from other players. I find the WoW subreddit to be a very, very entertaining and helpful place. But enough of that, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I put together a list of 5 things that were worth noting. 4 things that are coming to the World of Warcraft in patch 6.1, and then the last one I decided would be fun and share a little bit of my opinion, and I'm pretty sure you guys will feel me on this one. But let's go ahead and start with our number 1 thing. The first thing that I thought was worth mentioning that we have to look forward to with patch 6.1 is they are going to be touching up the character models. And what that means is I should have a link in the description below to a couple images, and what they were doing is they are now touching up the already in place new character models. And the example I will have for you is on the human female, and what you will see is a lot of touch-ups, smoothing out of the edges, adding some roundness, not so sharp and jagged on some of the hair. Looks like they added a little bit more makeup, kind of a look feel to the female character, so whether you hate that, love that, I'm not sure, but it is what it is, and I personally think it looks pretty dang good. So far I've seen the female Draenei and the female human. I haven't seen any other pictures roll through, so maybe by the time I get this video together, I will either have access to that public test room so I can show you myself, or just kind of come across some other pictures. Either way, I think it looks cool, and as always, I'm a big fan of adding extra details and things like that to our characters. Also, in lieu of that, one thing that Blizzard is going to be touching up and fixing is they have listened to your cries and petitions for fix the male Night Elf running animation. We're tired of looking like a derp. And whether or not that was you crying out in outrage of why Blizzard ruined your character, well, you can expect a change to that. They've put out some animations of what you can expect to find and for your Night Elf male, and they've definitely fixed the running animation. It's not perfect, but it is a lot better than what it is now, so as far as I'm concerned, that is an improvement. We can also expect the new Blood Elf models to be rolling out with patch 6.1 as well. Number 2 thing that we are looking forward to in patch 6.1 with Warlords of Draenor is trading in Iron Horde scraps for follower weapons or armor upgrades. What these Iron Horde scraps are these things right here, if you are not familiar with them. These little bad boys are what you can turn in garrison resources for at your Dwarven Bunker or your War Mill. Not the Quartermaster, please do forgive me. Where are you at, work order person? There you are. Work orders. Come over here, you can turn in garrison resources for these Iron Horde scraps, or they also drop doing heroics as well. And these are required for, if you were unfamiliar, I did a video a little bit ago. What you can do with them is you can pick up some pretty sick transmog sets with them, including but not limited to the Stormwind Guard set, and as well as a set of armor for every armor proficiency, including of course plate, mail, leather, and cloth. Having access to something I can now create those follower upgrades is definitely a move in the right direction, I think, and definitely really cool to see Blizzard following through with their initial plans to continue to upgrade and add things to the garrisons throughout the course of the expansion. Definitely continues to breathe life into this function and give us a reason to keep focusing and paying attention to our garrisons. Another thing that we are going to be looking forward to, which is our number 3 spot, is create all button for work orders. We're going to walk back in here, and this one people were asking for a while, so it's kind of cool to see it happening. But basically what you're going to see is a little button down here, at least for now in the PTR, and basically you click it and it's going to be the create all button, just like we have with our profession. So it'll create everything you have available right there. So that alone is going to be great, because I don't know about you, but it can be kind of a pain in the butt to just kind of keep, it's like stand there and keep spam clicking to create. So that alone is going to be a pretty sweet new feature coming with patch 6.1. And last but not least on the things we have to look forward to in patch 6.1 is the long-awaited heirloom tab. It's coming. We were promised it with Warlords of Draenor. We were all severely disappointed we didn't get it upon launch, and yet it is coming. Apparently there were some bugs and kinks that Blizzard needed to work out. I'm not sure how a lot it works out, but I know it's coming, and I couldn't be more excited, because definitely just nice to have it all in one place. I'm not sure if it's going to work to where you're able to drag and drop the heirlooms that you have collected on tunes, so you don't have to keep sending and mailing them back and forth. I would imagine that's how it works. But again, I just don't know because I haven't been on the PTR yet. But I am looking forward to bringing you guys some footage of that hopefully soon. I feel like that one kind of speaks for itself. We've all been pretty excited about it and looking forward to it. So it'll definitely be nice to have that added into the game as of patch 6.1. And last but not least on the list of 5 things here, and this one is definitely my opinion, of course, so hate it or love it, here it is. But I feel like most of you will agree with me. Have you ever been in your garrison, and let's say you have a gladiator sanctum, and you go over here to your stuff, and you're like, oh sweet, I have things over here. And let's say you only need, 15 more conquest points for cap or whatever, but you have 61 here. And then you try to pick up those 61 conquest points hoping that it will just give you the 15, but, leave the rest. But no, you're denied, and it says you can't pick up any more of that. Like, you can't carry anymore. And you're frustrated because you just want 15 of those points. And you've been kind of getting that everywhere, and it's really frustrating. Doesn't matter with any of the things. And this kind of was fixed with Blizzard when they added the stack of up to 200, or past 200 or so with the Dark or Iron Horde scraps. But it's definitely frustrating for things like the Gladiator Sanctum, and I know it's a problem with other things. I would love to see that bug sorted out, whether soon, now, hopefully soon, not gonna lie, or with patch 6.1. I'm a patient man, I guess. As long as I know it's coming, I can live with it. But I feel like there's definitely a bug and an issue that needs to get sorted out, because that is just extremely inconvenient, and it's a pain in the butt, especially when you have the points there, but you can't pick them up because it wants to give you all of them, and you just want 15 of them, or whatever the number is. But regardless, I feel like that is a change and a patch, a bug fix that needs to be sorted out amongst other bugs. Let's be honest, there's a lot of bugs and things going on right now, and it really doesn't make sense why so many other things are being addressed, but others are being ignored. But I suppose that's not really what we're here to talk about today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. Like I said, I will try to include as many links to picks and different things that I have found, confirming what I'm saying, so I'm not just talking out my butt. But then hopefully over the course of the weekend I'll be able to get on to the PTR and test all this stuff and bring you guys actual video footage of what we've been talking about, as well as maybe some other extra stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Still no official announcement date of when we can expect patch 6.1, but because it is going into beta, I feel like within the next few months or so we can kind of expect it. Definitely looking forward to it. I feel like we're getting a content patch out fairly quickly, at least. Maybe it's just me spacing on it, but I feel like this is kind of the quickest we've seen new content patches rolling out. But either way, I'm still enjoying the content, so I'm not really in a rush to get new stuff. PvP season is still well underway, and having a good time with it. I did recently start leveling up my Paladin, so that should be exciting. Hopefully I'll be able to have her all level 100'd out and ready to get into some PvP as well. Should be a good time. I definitely miss playing my Holy Paladin, so hopefully they'll still be relevant by the time I get her to level 100. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you always so much for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you have to think about all these amazing things coming in patch 6.1, as well as maybe some other stuff that I didn't touch on or I missed, or things like that you are excited about. Please do share it. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.